Hello, today I'm going to be doing a video on the mean electrical axis and the limb leads, just talking about what the limb leads can tell us about the mean electrical axis and what the mean electrical axis is. Okay, so the mean electrical axis, let's start with that. What you have in your heart is the atrial pump and then the ventricles pump. And the way that pumping happens is essentially an electrical current starts at the top of your heart, the top right, and moves down to the bottom left, to the apex of the heart. So we have an electrical current moving across our heart this direction, right? We need to be able to evaluate that. So these 6 limb leads can help us with that from the EKG. You have limb lead 1, 2, 3, AVR, AVL, AVF. Essentially, limb lead 1 is looking straight at it from the left side. Limb lead 2 is looking up at it down from the bottom left, 60 degrees. 3 from the bottom right, 120 degrees. AVL from the top left, L, negative 30 degrees. AVR from the top right, negative 150 degrees. And AVF straight up from the bottom, negative 90 degrees. Okay? So we know that our mean electrical axis should be like this. When we're looking at limb lead 2, we'll notice that all of the waves are deflected upward. That means that they're all moving towards limb lead 2, and that's what we should see. Okay? What we're going to do when evaluating our mean electrical axis is we're going to look mostly at this QRS complex. And we're actually going to look at 2 specific limb leads, AVF and 1. The reason for that is that our normal mean electrical axis is anywhere from negative 30 to 90 degrees on this circle here, okay? And if it moves out of that, it will result in a change of the deflections of either limb lead 1 or AVF. So if AVF is deflected upwards and limb lead 1 is deflected upwards, that's good. That's normal. That means that we have our normal axis. If AVF1 is deflected downward, okay, what that tells us is that the electrical axis is starting to point more this way, okay? So we have a right axis deviation if it's only AVF1. If it's also AVF2 deflected downward, then that means we have an extreme right deviation. It means that our electrical axis is going almost completely opposite of what it should. Now let's say we had an AVF deflecting downward and a limb lead 1 deflecting upward. That means that we have a left axis deviation, okay? Just real quickly for your information, if you have a left axis deviation, one example of when you'll find that is in left ventricular hypertrophy, and a right axis deviation, an example of when you'll find that is right ventricular hypertrophy. I hope this video was helpful to you in understanding the mean electrical axis. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and write them to me below. Please subscribe and like my channel, and have a great day.